Wow, I really hope I don't have to see my annoying granddad today.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Guess what? Your grandfather is here to see you.
Oh man, he's probably gonna pinch my cheek. It stinks when he does that.
Hey. Today I brought you a special gift.
A book? Drat.
This is a very special book. My dad read it to me and I would read it to your father.
That explains a lot.
It's full of action and adventure, Wookiees, lightsabers, true love.
That doesn't sound too bad. I'll try and stay awake.
Oh, well, thank you. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. So, The Princess Leia by J.P. Chapter 1. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young woman called Leia, who was raised on a farm in the country. She enjoyed horse riding and tormenting the hired hand, whose name was Han. But she never called him that.
Flyboy, make me a pizza.
To every request, Han would answer, "Look, your worshipfulness, I take orders from just one person, me." And she would answer, "It's a wonder you're still employed."
Now this is good.
Over time, Leia came to realize that every time he said,
"Look, your worshipfulness, I take orders from only one person, me,"
what he meant was, "I love you."
Say what again?
Flyboy, fetch me that hamburger.
"Look, your worshipfulness, I take orders from only one person, me."
Wait a minute. What is this? When does he get good?
Wait, just wait. Keep your head on, let me read. Since Han had no patience for marriage, he left to seek his fortune in the wide world.
What if I never see you again?
I promise you that won't happen.
What? Me see you again?
No, I meant, never mind.
Unfortunately, Han's ship was waylaid by the dread smuggler Solo, who never left captives alive.
Attacked by smugglers is good.
Despite her family's efforts to console her, Leia remained in a sad and depressed state. "5 years later, the surrounding villages were gathered together to hear about the Emperor Palpatine's bride-to-be. My people, a month from now I will marry a lady who was once a low-life bottom-feeder like yourselves. But perhaps you will not find her so lowly now. Would you like to meet her?"
No! Not particularly.
"I give you Princess Leia." Leia had never been more depressed. Although the unfortunate dictatorship of the land gave the Emperor the right to choose his bride, she despised his guts. Despite the Emperor's assurances that she would grow to love him in time, the only joy she found was in a daily ride.
"A word, my lady. We are but poor, lost circus performers. Is there a village nearby?
No.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream."
What's that?
This is gear from a pilot in the Rebel Alliance.
Who's the Rebel Alliance?
The rebels across the sea, the sworn enemy of the Empire. This will make the Emperor suspect that the Rebel Alliance has abducted his love. When he finds her body dead on the rebel frontier, his suspicions will be totally confirmed.
You never said anything about killing anyone.
I've hired you to start a war. It's a prestigious line of work, with a long and glorious tradition.
I just don't think it's right.
Am I going mad?
Going?
Or did the word think escape your lips? You were not hired for your brains, you hot atomic landmass.
I agree with Chewie.
Well, the sod has spoken. What happens to her is not truly your concern. I will kill her. And remember this, never forget this. When I found you, you were so sugared with candy you couldn't buy a milkshake. And you, friendless, brainless, helpless, hopeless. Do you want me to send you back to where you were, unemployed on Kashyyyk?
This Snoot Gunray, he can fuss.
Fuss. I think he likes to scream at us.
Probably he means no harm.
He's really pretty short on charm.
You have a great gift for rhyme.
Yes. Some of the time.
Enough of that.
Chewie, are there asteroids ahead?
If there are, we'll all be dead.
No more rhymes now, you Wookiee.
Anybody want a cookie?
Ah! We'll reach the cliffs by dawn. What are you doing?
I'm making sure nobody's tailing us.
That would be inconceivable. Stop doing that. You can relax. It's almost over.
Are you sure nobody's tailing us?
As I said before, that would be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways inconceivable. Out of curiosity, why do you ask?
I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
What? Probably some local moisture farm route for a pleasure cruise at night through Minoc-infested waters. Go in! Get after her!
I don't swim.
I only dog paddle.
Ah! Do you know what that sound is, Highness? Those are the shrieking Minocs. If you swim back now, I promise no harm will come to you. I doubt you'll get such an offer from them.
The Minocs don't get her.
What?
The Minoc doesn't get her. I'm explaining because you look nervous.
I wasn't nervous. Maybe I was a little bit concerned, but that's not the same thing.
'Cause we can stop now.
No, you can read a little bit more if you want.
Okay, so the Minoc was coming, it started to charge her, then... Pow!
Put her down. Just put her down.
I think he's getting closer.
He's no concern of ours. Sail on. Those should keep you from escaping.
He's right behind us.
Whoever he is, he's too late. See? The cliffs of absurdity. We're safe. Only Chewie is strong enough to go up our way. He'll have to fly around for hours and land somewhere else. Inconceivable. Faster! You were supposed to be this Rancor. You were this great legendary thing, and yet he gains.
Well, I'm carrying 3 people.
I do not accept excuses. I'm just going to have to find myself a new Wookiee.
Don't say that, Nut Gunray. Please.
Did I make it clear that your job is at stake?
He's got pretty good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
Why do you keep using that word? I do not think it means what you think it means.
Catch up with us later. If he falls, fine. If not, the lightsaber.
I'm going to do him left-handed.
You know what a hurry we're in.
If I use my right, it'll be over too quickly.
Oh, have it your way.
Be careful. Men in masks cannot be trusted.
I don't suppose you could speed things up.
Look, if you're in such a hurry, you could lower a rope or a tree branch or find something useful to do.
I do not know that you would accept my help, since I am only waiting around here to kill you.
It does put a damper on our relationship.
But I promise I will not kill you until you reach the top.
That's very comforting, but you'll just have to wait.
I could give you my word as a Jedi.
No good. I've known too many Jedi.
Isn't there any way you trust me?
Do you like hamburgers?
Yes.
Help me up. Thank you.
Wait until you're ready.
Again, thank you.
I do not mean to pry, but you don't happen to have a robotic hand?
No, why?
My father was killed by a man with a robotic hand. My father was a great pilot, but he was also strong in the Force. A man came and requested his special skills. My father refused. Without a word, the man slashed him through the heart. This was his lightsaber. When I was old enough, I dedicated my life to the study of Jedi. So when I meet the man, I will say to him, "Hello, my name is Luke Skywalker. You killed my father. Prepare to die."
You've done nothing but study.
More pursuit than study lately. You see, it has been 20 years and I cannot find him. I just work for Newt to pay the bills. There's not a lot of money in revenge.
Well, I certainly hope you find him someday.
You are ready then?
Whether I am or not, you've more than fair.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
Begin. I admit that you are better than I am.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I know something you don't know. I am not left-handed. Who are you?
The Man in Black.
You aren't dressed in black.
Get used to disappointment.
Okay.
There's something I've got to tell you.
What?
Okie religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good old blaster at your side, Luke. But please understand I hold you in the highest respect.
I did that on purpose. I didn't have to miss.
I believe you. So what happens now?
We fight each other as God intended. Sportsmanlike.
You mean you put down your crossbow and I put down my lightsaber and we try to kill each other like civilized people?
I could kill you now.
I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
Not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
Why are you just fiddling around with me?
I just want you to feel you're doing well. I hate for people to die embarrassed. Why do you wear a mask? Did you get carbonite poisoning or something like that?
Oh no, they're just terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
I just figured out why you're giving me so much trouble.
Why's that?
Well, I haven't fought just one person for so long. I've been specializing in groups, fighting gangs for local charities, that kind of thing.
Why does that make such a difference?
Well, you use different moves when fighting half a dozen people than when only having to deal with one.
So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. If you wish you're dead, by all means, keep moving forward.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached?
There will be no arrangement.
Then we are at an impasse.
Exactly. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda?
Yes?
Morons.
In that case, would you care for a nice game of poker?
No.
Texas Hold'em?
No.
Go fish?
No.
Pinochle, and that's my final offer.
No. I was thinking of a battle of wits.
Or that. Pour the soda. Sniff this, but do not touch.
I smell nothing.
It is King powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man. Alright, where's the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide and we both drink, and we see who's right and who's dead.
Oh, it's pretty simple. I only have to figure from what I know of you. Are you the sort of guy who would put the poison into his own goblet for his enemies? A clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I'm not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the soda in front of you. But you would know that I was not a great fool. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the soda in front of me.
You made your decision?
Not remotely, because Iocane comes from Tatooine, and Tatooine is entirely populated by criminals. And criminals are used to people not trusting them as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the soda in front of you.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going. Where was I?
Tatooine.
Right, and you must have suspected I would know the powder's origin, so I can clearly not choose the soda in front of me.
You're just stalling.
Yes! I mean, no, that is... Oh, be quiet.
Just choose a soda.
I choose? What in the world can that be?
What? Tatooine.
Ah!
Hey!
You've fallen prey to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war on Mon Calamari, but only slightly less well known as this. Never go up against a Nemoidian when death is on the line. Ha 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 ha!
Get your breath.
If you release me, I'll make sure you get paid a lot of money.
How much money?
Well, more wealth than you can imagine.
I don't know. I can imagine quite a lot.
So, if you get lots of money, you'll let me go?
No?
Your cruelty reveals everything. You're the dread smuggler Solo. Admit it.
Sure, what do you need?
You killed my love.
That's possible. But you see, the whole great smuggler thing has been greatly exaggerated. You see, I never said I killed people. I just never left captives alive. That's mostly because I never take any captives to begin with. After all, if I never left captives alive, how would there be any stories?
You're still a big meanie, so I'll push you anyway.
Listen, your worship. I take orders from only one person. Me!
Oh, my sweet Han, what have I done?
No, please, no. Is this a kissing book?
Yeah.
Skip on to the Dagobah swamps. That sounded good.
You're sick, I'll humor you. Han and Leia raced along toward the swamps.
We'll never survive.
Nonsense. You only say that because no one ever has. It's not that bad. Okay, it's horrific and frightening. Happy? Singed a bit, were you?
No. So, what's the deal with the dread smuggler Solo thing?
When my ship was attacked and I was taken prisoner, I met the dread smuggler Solo. As I said, the dread smuggler Solo doesn't take captives alive. He usually drops them off at the next stop. But in this case, Solo decided to take me on as his valet. We became friends and eventually he told me a secret. I am not the dread smuggler Solo, he said. His name was Lando Calrissian. He inherited the ship from someone else, all the way back to the original Solo. So in any event, he decided I would be a good successor and set me up as the dread smuggler Solo. All clear?
Mm-hmm. We'll never succeed. We might as well die here.
Oh, be quiet. Seriously, you have no future as a morale booster. What are the terrors of the Dagobah swamps? First, the lasers. No problem. Second, the mud hole, which you are clever enough to discover, so we can avoid that in the future too.
Han, what about the YODA?
Yoda, of diminutive aspect? I don't think he exists.
Hello? Yeah! I am wondering, why are you here?
We were just passing through. Hey, give that back! I'm gonna need it to get out of this slimy mud hole.
Muddo, slimy, my horn this is.
Mine.
Hey, I just wanted to get my friend out of that pit.
I can do that.
I don't believe it.
That is why you failed.
We made it.
He's still alive. Surrender.
Sure. You'll be given fair rations and will be returned as soon as ransom is paid.
Don't be a fool.
How will you capture me? I know the secrets of the Dagobah swamps. We can live there quite happily for some time, and whenever you want to die, you're free to visit.
Will you promise not to hurt him?
Say what?
If I come back with you, will you let Han go back to his ship, the Millennium Falcon?
Sure, on my honor as a bloodthirsty egomaniacal overlord.
I couldn't bear it if you died again, not when I could stop it.
We must get you to your ship.
Look, I take orders from only one person, me. Wait, that is...
Silence.
Hey, you have a robotic hand. There's someone looking for you.
Bad this is. Find help, I should.
Where am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even think.
Don't even think of trying to escape. You're far too thick. And only Darth Vader, the Emperor, and I know how to get in here.
Why are you fixing me up?
The Emperor always insists that everyone be healthy before they're broken.
So I'm here till I die?
Till they kill you, yeah.
She's been like that ever since the Dagobah swamps. It's a lack of hamburgers that's upsetting her.
Of course.
Leia and the Emperor were married that very night. My people!
Leia doesn't marry the Emperor. She marries Han. After all that Han did for her, it's not fair.
Well, who says life's fair? Where is that written?
Page 53.
Well, I'll be. But look, just because the book says it doesn't mean it's true.
I'm telling you, you're messing up the story. Get it right.
You're taking this story way too seriously. We had better stop now.
No, don't do that. I want to know how it ends.
Okay then, no more interruptions. My people, Queen Leia. Boo! Boo! Boo!
Why are you saying this?
So they could squeeze me into the movie.
Pardon?
Never mind. Cut! Take 2. Action. Because you had love in your hands, and you gave it up. True love saved you in the Dagobah swamps.
No, I think that was Yoda.
Cut! Okay, let's take it from the top. Take 17. Roll film. Because you had love in your hands, and you gave it up. True love saved you in the Dagobah swamps.
But they would have killed Han if I hadn't done it.
Too bad. Boo! 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 Leia had not married the Emperor. The wedding was still days away, but Leia's nightmares were growing steadily worse.
See, didn't I tell you she would never marry the Emperor?
Yes, you're very smart. Shut up.
I love Han. I always have. If you tell me I must marry you, please believe I will be gone by morning.
I could never cause you grief. Consider our wedding off. You returned this Han Solo to his ship?
No. Of course I did.
Then we will simply alert him. I'll send some of my fastest ships in search of the dread smuggler. If he comes, bless you both. But if not, please consider me an alternative. Are we agreed?
Sure.
That Leia is truly an amazing creature.
Yes, when I hired Newt Gunray to kill her, I thought that was clever. But it'll be so much more moving when I electrocute her on our wedding night.
Where is that secret button? It's impossible to find. Ah! Are you coming down?
Vader, you know how much I enjoy your work. But I have my wedding to plan, my wife to murder, and the Rebel Alliance to frame for it. I'm swamped.
Get some rest. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything.
Says the man with the robotic torso, robotic legs, and half-burnt head.
What is this thing?
Come now, don't tell me you've never seen a carbonite freezing chamber. How do you keep your pizza from going bad on your ship?
We use a refrigerator?
Refrigerator? Bah, this weapon is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to freeze a random smuggler is insignificant compared to... well, it's really just insignificant.
Don't try to insult me with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to the Force has not helped you.
I find your lack of respect disturbing. Activate the machine. It works.
Well, obviously. I designed it, you... I mean, thanks, Lord Vader.
Unincarbonite him.
That's not a word, brainborn.
Dude, you are this close to having your torso smashed into an unrecognizable lump of acrylonitrile styrene.
Sorry, my mistake.
My lord,
What?
the castle is guarded by 30 men. The castle gate has but one key, and I carry that.
Double it. My princess must be safe.
Any word from Han?
Too soon. Patience.
He will come.
Yeah, whatever. I have heard word that the members of the Rebel Alliance are hiding in the Thieves' Forest, planning to assassinate the princess. I want that forest emptied.
My men will not be enough.
Form a brute squad, then. Empty that forest.
Is everyone out?
Mostly. There's a Jedi giving us some trouble.
You give him some trouble.
Sure thing. Hey, you! I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. You, Brute, help me get this guy. It's you.
Hello. You don't smell so good.
That's okay. I feel fine.
Okay.
As Chewie nursed his friend back to health, he told Luke of Darth Vader, the man with the robotic hand. Considering Luke's lifelong search, he took the news surprisingly well. That's enough! Where is Lord Vader?
Up at the castle, but it's guarded by 30 men.
How many could you take on?
I don't think more than 10.
That would leave 20 for me.
Yep.
Darn it, I need Newt Gunray to plan. I have no gift for strategy.
Newt Gunray's dead.
No, not Newt Gunray. I need the Men in Black.
What?
Look, he bested me with weapons. He bested you with strength. He must have outthought Newt Gunray, and the man who can do that can plan my attack any day. Let's go.
You don't know where he is.
Don't bother me with trifles. I am going to avenge my father. There will be plastic tonight. Ah, my darling. Tonight we marry, and all the ships in my armada will accompany us.
Except the ones you sent.
Yes, of course not those.
You never sent the ships. No matter. My Han will come for me anyway.
You're a silly girl.
Yes, I am a silly girl for not seeing you before, for being a rancor-faced, good-for-nothing excuse for a Sith Lord with a belt size that would fit Jabba the Hutt.
I would not say such things if I were you.
Why not, you Ewok brain stinker?
Gah! You have become too annoying for me. You will never have the chance to be happy with Leia.
Not the 50.
Listen, that is the sound of ultimate suffering. The Men in Black makes it. Come on. Where is the Man in Black? Chewie? Jog his memory?
Sorry, Luke. I did not mean to jog him so hard.
I am wondering, why are you here?
I'm looking for someone.
You seek the Men in Black.
Yeah? Stay and help me, I will. You're what I am. How can you help? That would do it.
He's dead.
The dead guy isn't much help.
Much to learn you still have. Come, bring him.
Go away! What? What? Are you Miracle Owen Lars who worked for the Emperor all those years? The stinking Emperor fired me. Go away, I'll call the Brute Squad.
I'm on the Brute Squad.
You are the Brute Squad. Why would you want someone the stinking Emperor fired? I might kill whoever you want me to work a miracle for. He's already dead. He is, huh? I'll take a look. Sir, we're in a terrible rush. Don't rush a miracle, man, sonny, or you get rotten miracles. You got money? 65. I never worked for so little, except once, and that was a very noble cause. This is noble. His wife is a cripple. His children are on the brink of starvation. On you, a rotten liar. He's really a double agent for the Count of Monte Cristo. His unique gift for karate is a key part in a daring rescue plan. He has to finish making me a pizza. He needs to stop a mutant koala bear from killing innocent people. Your first story was better. So, he probably owes you money, huh? I'll ask him. He's dead, he can't talk. Woohoo, look who knows so much. It just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Mostly dead, he's slightly alive. All dead, well, with all dead, there's really only one thing you can do. What's that? Dig through his clothes and look for loose change. Hello in there. What do you got that's worth living for? True love. There, you see? You could not ask for a more noble cause than that. Sonny, true love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for a nice RLT, rancor, lettuce, and tomato. But that's not what he said. He clearly said to blave. And as we all know, to blave means to bluff. So you were probably playing cards and he cheated.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Get back, you!
He said true love. He said true love, Owen. Ever since Emperor Palpatine fired him, his confidence is shattered.
What did you just say? You promised me you would never say that name.
What, Palpatine?
Ah!
Palpatine. Palpatine. Palpatine, Palpatine, Palpatine!
Nobody's hearing nothing. This is Princess Leia's true love. If you help him, he will stop the Emperor's wedding. Be quiet. I fix up Bright Boy here. He makes sure Palpatine suffers. Embarrassment galore. Haha, give me the 65. I'm on the job. What does that say?
Read it and find out.
Thank you for everything.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think they can do it?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye!
Give me the list.
What's it say?
Press the button on top? That old guy ripped us off.
This button?
5 more minutes. Where am I? Why won't my arms move?
Let me explain. No, too much to explain. Sum up. Leia is marrying Emperor Palpatine in less than half an hour, so all we have to do is break up the wedding, grab Leia, and make our escape after I kill Lord Vader.
Doesn't leave much time for dilly-dallying. What are our liabilities?
Well, there are 60 men guarding the castle gate.
What are our assets?
Chewie's strength, my lightsaber skills, and I'm sure Yoda there can do something.
Why didn't you stay in your forest?
No! Stay and help you, I will.
Well, this looks impossible. Now, if we only had a wheelbarrow, that would be something.
Where do we leave that wheelbarrow that the stormtrooper in black had?
With the stormtrooper, I think.
Great. Now, what I wouldn't give for a rocket.
There we cannot help you.
Will this do?
Where did you get that?
At Owen's. It matched my first on ice. He said I could keep it.
Alright, help me up.
Luke,
Yeah?
I hope we win.
Marriage! It's a trap! Just kidding. Marriage is what brings us together today. That blessed arrangement. That dream within a dream. Skip to the end.
Stand your ground, men.
Have you the wing?
Stand your ground, men. Stand your ground. I am the dread smuggler Solo.
Now?
Not yet.
The dread smuggler leaves no survivors.
Now?
Light it.
Leia, do you? Man and wife, see, man and wife. One and wife. Escort the bride to the honeymoon suite. I'll be there shortly. Where is the gate key?
I have no gate key.
Chewie, tear his head off.
Oh, you mean this gate key?
I can't see a thing in this helmet.
Kill the man in grey and the Wookiee, but leave the third for questioning.
Chewie, I need you!
I can't leave him alone.
Get away from me, Chewie! Please!
Be right back.
Hello. My name is Luke Skywalker. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
No, Luke. I am your father.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh, no!
There is a shortage of perfect plastic in the world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Han! Han, I'm so sorry. I got married.
It never happened.
Han, but it did. This old alien said man and wife.
Did you say I do?
No.
If you didn't say it, you didn't do it. Isn't that right, Your Highness?
A technicality that will shortly be remedied. Now to the death.
No, to the pain.
Come again.
Never mind. Boring line anyway. I'm only sitting here because I lack the strength to stand. But again, maybe I have the strength after all. Rock. your lightsaber.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
What'd I miss?
Not much. We're about to have an epic battle.
I'm in. You'll never win. I'll...
Hey up there! I looked in the stables and voila, 4 white horses. But black is my second favorite color, so I brought this one instead.
Chewie, you did something wrong.
Don't worry, I won't let it go to my head.
Need a lift?
Didn't see that coming.
Say, Luke, what's the deal with the Darth Vader thing?
Well, he's really my father and decided to become a good guy instead, so he's retiring from the evil Lord of the Sith thing. He's going to reinstate Orin Lars and reform the Republic.
How about you?
I don't know. I've been in the revenge business so long. I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
Have you ever considered smuggling? You'd make a wonderful dread smuggler solo.
And so they live happily ever after. The end.
That was a good book, Grandfather. Can you come tomorrow and read it to me?
Look, your worship, I take orders from just one person. Me. Well, Mr. Lucas, Mr. Rayner, what do you think? Oh, that bad, huh? What about you guys?
You're a sap!